take a look at this job posting. To be considered, you must be currently employed. Now, it's just one example of what job seekers are up against, I guess. Tomorrow, the Equal Employment Opportunity Commission will hold a public meeting to talk about the trend. With me now, employment attorney Kelly Saindon. Kelly, they're telling the unemployed you can't apply. Can companies do that legally?
They can legally. Being unemployed doesn't put you in a protected class, and in order for that to be illegal, you would have to discriminate and say based on race, ethnicity, gender, sexual orientation that you can't apply. This is based on your job status, so while it seems kind of perpetuating a cycle of unemployed people staying unemployed, they are within their legal rights.
It seems to suggest that if you're unemployed, it makes a negative statement about you, and the group, in fact. It implies it's kind of your fault. You're not good enough. If you haven't got a job, well, you can't have this one. It's making a negative statement, isn't it?
It absolutely is, because a lot of them will say you can't apply if you're unemployed, regardless of the reason. So they don't want you to say that my company closed, that we were downsized, that everybody was fired, that we, lost the whole company based on the economy. They don't care. They're just saying you obviously aren't up to our caliber if you don't have a job right now.
If it could be shown that all the people who were denied access to the employment market were of a certain protected group, a minority, for example, a certain gender, then you'd have right to sue, then it would be illegal, correct?
Correct. This wouldn't be intentional discrimination, it would be unintentional, and it would be a disparate impact. Is this causing an impact on a certain class, for example, a minority, based on a number of people not getting jobs? So if they're qualified but not allowed to be applying, not allowed to throw their name in the ring, if you will, yes, then unintentionally it would be discriminatory, and there's a possibility a lawsuit could stand.
Suppose I am unemployed, I lie about it, apply for one of these jobs, get the job, the employer then finds out I lied, I'm actually unemployed. Can they fire me?
They can absolutely fire you for lying. You can always be fired for not telling the truth on your application. So even if you've proven based on your lie that you were qualified for the position, you've now shown that you're dishonest, and they're going to throw you out, absolutely.
It's really tough, though, isn't it? I mean, here you are, you're out of work, you're unemployed. No matter what you do, you can dress yourself up in a nice dress, a good suit and tie, you can polish up your resume, you can do anything you like, but you can't apply. You are out.
It's really sad because we're recycling the workforce, we're not creating new jobs, and it's actually, if you think about it, it promotes disloyalty. It's saying we want you to leave another company and come over, as opposed to, hey, we want a new person, fresh perspective, it's going to work really hard and we'll give you a chance. None of that's going on.
Okay, tomorrow the Equal Employment Opportunity Commission, EEOC, they hold a meeting, public meeting, go and say what you think. Is there any chance that they could take any action to change the situation?
Sure. They could give some counseling, they can put it out there, and they can say that we're really going to take a close look at any of these companies that put it out there.
Counsel who?
They're going to counsel all potential employers. Because the EEOC always has releases, they have their website, they have what they look for discriminatory practices. So when they have this open forum and talk about it, they can be giving guidance to potential employers and saying, hey, in order to avoid us coming down on you for this disparate impact, be careful what you put out there.
Kelly Saindon, it's a very interesting situation. The legal side is very interesting. Kelly, thank you very much indeed. Well.